several years. I was just telling his brother Blake, I was Blake's mentor for 4 years, and I just really vividly remember the day that these boys entered our school and walked down that hallway. And wow, these boys are a force. And I'm just so blessed and proud to be here introducing Shane and the wonderful young man that he has become. So let's give it up for him.
You guys already know me. Manson School's mantra is pride, passion, and grit, so I'm going to be sharing tonight a little bit about how I've demonstrated these qualities throughout high school. As you can see, I've participated in a few different extracurricular activities, but my favorite have definitely been baseball, kickboxing, and Rotary Youth Exchange. Baseball was just something I found love for at such an early age and stage in my life. Played 8th grade through 10th grade in varsity. I wasn't a starter, but I was my sophomore year. But I still love playing the game. And the biggest lesson it's taught me is just how to think through a situation under pressure, which is something that I'll never forget. It's taught me troubleshooting skills, to be honest, and teamwork. And kickboxing is something I picked up within the last year. It's really taught me what true strength is like, connecting your mind and body, and always able to get up after you've fallen down. It's something I've also found a true love for. And Rotary Youth Exchange, I was able to be an exchange student, which is just crazy to have that opportunity as a high school student. And I went to Japan and also got to experience their baseball, which is this picture up here, and that's me doing Japanese kickboxing in my gym. So that's pretty dang cool. And I wanted to make a video of just fun memories and good times in my extracurriculars. So if you Throughout my high school career, I was fortunate enough to be placed in many different leadership roles. They've all been a blessing, but the first leadership role that I ever took on was worship for the church down in real life, and it's a specific type of leadership I've just never seen before. It was just guidance, and I was able to guide the crowd and congregation through music. It's just a really interesting type of leadership, and I'm blessed to have been in that environment. And definitely so far the biggest leadership role is obviously me being an exchange student. It's pretty huge. You can see these top pictures. Some of my duties were just like going to conferences, events, reunions. I gave speeches, accepted awards. It's just a huge leadership role, and it really taught me what it's like to lead by example, to represent a whole nation, a whole state, and even our little community here in Chelan and Manson. And finally, I started my own club, which is this picture right here, We Hold the Bible Faith Club, which has recently taught me, just as a student in the beginning, how to lead through management and oversight, which has been a blessing. It's something completely new, to be honest. I just know all these leadership roles and the lessons. Even looking back today, I can learn so much, and I still am learning so much about what I've done. I wanted to make this slide super bland because I feel like my community involvement's been really consistent throughout the years. So I wanted to add that I've participated in community cleanup efforts both locally and internationally. The first picture right here is a picture of me cleaning a shrine in Japan, and This picture right here is a picture of our freshman year class, picking up the park, Singleton Park, and just cleaning up the playground. Right behind here, we were like raking the dirt and the bark. And I've also fundraised at various events for the school and also for the local Rotary. This picture right here is a picture of us selling mochi, which is super popular in Japan during the winter time. So we decided to make it, steam through this little bucket. You gotta hammer it out, make it sticky. Anyway, super interesting. We sold it and helped give them money to be able to spend and help out in their community. And then, like I mentioned in the previous slide, I also have been volunteering in church through worship and also just lifting things, helping set up whenever they need me, really. Again, amen, Kyle? Some of my educational and academic highlights have definitely been CWU speech and directed studies. CWU speech has really taught me to get out of my comfort zone and learn a little bit about communications in my native language, which has been a significant interest of mine recently and has a big part to play actually in my career choice. So yeah, I'm grateful I've taken that class. In directed studies, both of these are different topics that I studied, which is I made a connection between Islam and Christianity, studied the culture and relevance between the two. And this next class, I've been studying my real estate license. I've been enrolled in a program to help me become a real estate agent. And these have both taught me mainly to how to express my creativity and how to retain the best way for me to retain the most information, which has been something that will always help me. I have all the notebooks and the notes and papers that help me think better. And then I also want to add that I've graduated high school with a 3.8 GPA and a seal by literacy. I think I'm most proud of the seal by literacy, just because I never thought I would be bilingual at such a young age and retain so much information, especially like Japanese. It's a pretty hard language.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just blessed. Some specific steps that I've taken toward my career have been what all started with. I don't know why there's a space right here, but it all started with coffee meetings around town just with local agents about real estate, which is what I've chosen to become. Forgot to mention that. Become a real estate agent. And yeah, it just started with meeting with local agents around this community. And they were telling me what my job would look like in the future if I wanted to go into it, about the industry. And then back in March, I believe we had our networking interview. Scott Hutchinson, this guy over here. He's a local realtor and developer. He helped spark interest in mine in commercial real estate. And during that time, I had tug on my heart to maybe move to Arizona. So I decided to check it out. I took a trip down there. And around April, I decided to take a financial leap of faith out of my own pocket and enroll in the Arizona School of Real Estate and Business, which is this picture right here, which I've been continuing my course to get licensed down there. Some gratitude, some people I'd like to thank is number one, Mr. Sade, for always looking at our actions as students. It's something I've always been able to respect about him. He's always able to look at our character and confront it, call it out if we're in the wrong. He's not afraid to say his piece of mind, which is something I can respect. Miss Sorensen, she was really in my corner my early years of high school, especially my freshman, sophomore year. She really helped instill integrity and discipline. And I don't think I would be standing up here with a 3.8 GPA if it wasn't for her, to be honest. And Miss Koth, I'd like to thank her for helping me express my creativity and helping me find different ways for me to learn. It's been so cool just to have a teacher who gets to know you on a personal level and is able to connect with all the students. And finally, last but not least, I want to thank Mr. Fournier. I don't think he can make it because he's in a different room. He's just a genuine guy to have in a high school. You're always able to talk to him about anything, and he'll listen to you, and he'll talk to you like he's known you for years, even if he just met you, which is just crazy. It's crazy. But he's a good guy, and we're blessed to have all this staff here at Manson. And then my family and friends, some specific people I'd like to thank is my mother and brother the most, because they've always been there. I wouldn't be here literally since just us three made the move down here. They've just really been my rock, and I don't think I don't know, I just wouldn't really be here without them. I wouldn't be me. Thanks to my mom, we were able to move over here, and she's always looked out for us, for our tiny family, and she's always made decisions for the better of us. She's always able to express her honest opinion, but in a loving way, which is a true blessing, as well as my brother. Maybe not always in a loving way. He's always able to express his honest opinion. And honesty's really shaped my character and who I am today. So I think I would be much worse off without my family. So I want to thank all you guys, especially you guys down here, for shaping me who I am today. And then I made this right here. It looks like a picture. It's not. It's actually a baby.
Don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude. It's tearing me apart, and it's ruined every day. I swore I would be true, and honey, so do you. So why let it go in my bed? Is it just the way we stand? We're lying all the time. Was it just a game to you? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh, I thought the world of you. I thought nothing could go wrong.
For my next steps, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be pursuing commercial real estate, hopefully commercial real estate in the state of Arizona. And I'll be licensed through the Arizona School of Real Estate and Business, which is partnered with Colibri Real Estate. So I'm going to be continuing down that course and hopefully be licensed and moved out around fall of this year. I want to thank you all for coming to my senior presentation, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.
We can head back to the commons for the next reset, or staying here for the next period.
There's Genesis, Bethany, Brady, Brady's here.